Everyone, we're back now with another major muscle group, which is the chest. So with the chest, it's going to be the ego workout, the bench press, the flat bench press. We are working the pectoral major, pectoral minor, and pectoral clavicle head, which is the upper chest. So with this exercise, we are going to be doing free weights again, dumbbells, flat bench press. And before I begin, something I just recently learned in the past month is how to actually do a proper bench press. So what I've been doing was putting most of the pressure on my anterior delt, which has been causing a lot of pain. And that's because most of the stress is there. It's not soreness, it was pain. So what you have to do is pinch your shoulder blades back and down. So let me show you in the back. Together and down. What this forces you to do is isolate the chest, and as well as put your hands in an A position. I call it an A position, or V, whatever you want to look. My buddy says it's putting your elbows closer to your torso. When you're lying down, it's going to be looking like this. You don't want to do 180 degrees because that's going to cause shoulder pain, especially if you get into the heavier weights. It's going to catch up to you, and yeah, you're going to get hurt. So what it looks like, and for those who are up to the heavier weights, I'm going to show you the proper way to get into your starting position, and we'll go from there. What you're going to want to do is have your dumbbells on your knees, lock out your elbows, and roll back to the starting position, like so. When you're up here, you get into that A, shoulder blades pinched, then down, and then start and commence with your reps. And come down just about nipple line, a little further than your, little past your torso for more range of motion. Squeeze your pecs and finish the rep. Then when you're done, lock out, turn into neutral grip, knees up, roll up, and you're done. Now, synergist to this is similar to our last exercise, which was the triceps. You can do dips, but you're going to be leaned forward, so it's going to be activating more of your chest. So I want to include an incline bench press to the flat bench press, just so you can hit all of your muscle groups. The clavicular head is a little more of a stubborn muscle, but it also gets a bit neglected because it's a whole lot more stubborn than the pectoral major, which also it hits the pectoral minor, the lower pectorals. And all that is do the exact same cues, but have your bench about 30 degrees, which is right about there. Not very much at all, but it does make a big difference in what muscle you're activating. So now I'm going to move on to a bit of a calisthenic exercise, and that's going to be just push-ups. You can add push-ups into a superset with this bench press, and what you're going to do is, I don't know if you can see, you're going to lay down with your toes, or as a variation, you can go on your knees, have your hands about shoulder width apart, and have your elbows, don't have your elbows flare out completely at a 180 degree. Try to have them, again, just like on the bench press, in that A position down where your hands will come to your nipples. And it's the same thing as a bench press. You're just using your body weight and you're pushing against the ground. I'm gonna do an elevated one because you can probably see. Using the bench, come down, push up, down, push up. And you can make various ways of doing that, elevating your legs, doing an incline like I was doing, and yeah, that's it for the chest.